Hello.
Hello.
Today's an exciting day because we're on YouTube.
We are on YouTube.
Make sure you give us a like, a subscribe, and a follow.
Yeah, and you can watch us do it
Actually,
now.
watch us.
Yeah.
You want to see our faces.
How exciting is that?
So cool. It took me ages to do.
So make sure you like
So
it.
make sure
And
you
comment.
leave us a comment. Only positive ones, please.
Yeah.
Should we get started?
Let's do it. Hi, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Hayley.
And we are your wedding planning experts.
Here to spill the tea on the inside of wedding planning and everything that goes with it.
Expect our honest opinions, the real juice on what happens on a wedding day.
With a few tips thrown in between.
And also just a chat between friends.
And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And
let's get you wed! So it's an exciting day. Make sure you are watching us on YouTube. I haven't put any makeup on for this episode, so get used to that, guys, because it's au natural here.
That will definitely be me moving forward too.
How's your week been?
Not bad. It was so freaking busy.
Yeah.
Just not even like it's just getting ready for the year. Like we always say about like owning a business that involves a lot of admin. So just, social media and all the website and all these different things. The podcast, we're doing loads of bits behind the scenes of the podcast at the minute. So yeah, just all stuff like that really. And then getting couples ready for this year. So I'm sure there's a lot of you listening getting married this year that's all panicking. But I'm not going to lie, no one cares about that this week.
Oh my God, yeah.
Our inquiries, no one cares.
No one cares.
Everybody
there's
wants to
news.
talk about the same thing.
Bigger news.
Bigger news.
Oh my gosh, the Beckham controversy.
The Beckham controversy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you must have been hiding under a rock this week.
Like, gee, you must be. I said to Martin about it, and he was like, I've seen nothing about it.
Richard was the same. I was like, what is your algorithm showing you? Just people camping.
It must depend who you
Literally.
follow, because everyone I follow has done some sort of video or meme on it.
Yeah.
Like everyone is, especially, but also I did say, I think a lot of the wedding industry are leaning into it because obviously it massively involves a wedding.
Yeah, it does.
So for us, it's great.
Great content.
It's great
Amazing.
content for the wedding industry. I am just living for the memes. I put up a story the other day.
They
saying I
are
am just
so
living for the
good.
memes.
They are so good.
You shared some good ones the other day.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they are. I literally every day I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
I followed this account who, can you remember back in the day, you were a bit younger than me, I don't know if you remember, but can you remember Tots TV?
Yes. With their
So
little funny curly haired little puppet thing.
Yeah, they're like puppets.
Hello.
They talk.
Do they live on a
one's
canal
French.
boat?
No, that's Rosie and Jim.
Oh.
Jesus, that's God, Hayley.
But they're sort of.
You are young.
I know when you say about the woman that's the one that's French. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I do know what you mean.
there's the redhead girl,
Yes.
she's French, and then there's the blue-haired boy and the green-haired boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, she clips up, like, obviously they're really innocent puppet, cartoon, like, not even cartoon, puppet, like, kids things. And then she basically clips them up and then puts, like, adult memes over the top of them. So it'll be like, you coming home when you're pissed or something, and it's like one of the puppets falling over.
Oh my God.
They are done so many on Victoria Beckham.
Oh my God, Rhea, I'm gonna have to look that up. That's jokes. Oh my God.
So what are we thinking?
I
here?
mean,
what's your opinion?
I don't know. The thing to me is that I feel like he has nothing to lose, right? So he's just gone, do you know what? Fuck yeah. But I don't know why or what is going to change by him going online and doing it. But I mean, I feel like this is going to seriously hurt their brand, isn't it? Like, so bad. But I feel like that's why he's done it.
Is it?
Well, to be fair, it's probably... They're getting like some serious like likes and clicks and stuff.
Oh, did you hear Victoria Beckham's number 2 in the charts?
You're joking.
No. Everyone's downloading her music. She hasn't been in the charts for about 10 years. I actually think this has massively backfired on him.
Do you think?
And I think if Victoria's who she was trying to say she is in her documentary, she'll be laughing off all the memes. And I hope she is laughing for the memes. She's probably going to be a bit embarrassed. All he's done is he's embarrassed his mum.
Yeah.
But he's massively embarrassed himself, I think.
The-
Because I think...
The inappropriate dancing thing is just...
No one's worried about him. Everyone just thinks it's really really funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's really... He thought everyone was going to be like, oh my God, we hate the Beckhams now. We love Brooklyn Beckham.
Yeah, that is true.
Poor him.
Poor
no one
guy.
gives a shit about him.
They're just making memes online. He's become a giant meme.
Literally, and within like a month or two, everyone will stop talking about it. Everyone's still going to be buying Victoria Beckham's clothes, her makeup, everything.
Yeah.
No one actually cares. And I also think, like, deep down, when we actually think about it, on a serious level, you shouldn't do that to your family. And look at what happened to Harry and Meghan. Look how much they are not liked now because of what they did to the family.
Yeah, that is true.
Don't matter. Obviously, at the time, we love it. We love the drama. We love the tea.
do.
But on a deep down level, if you said, is it okay, though, on a serious level? No, it's not. You don't. As a celeb, you don't outwardly shame your family.
That is
like
true, yeah. I mean...
I have people like... Sorry, go on.
Also, like, the thing that's happened is basically, it's all a little bit petty, been blown up into... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they didn't like my girlfriend. My mum didn't finish her dress, and like it's all like little like things like are actually a bit kind of like, it's not like they did anything really, really bad. She danced inappropriately on me at my wedding.
It just reminded me of this meme that come up yesterday, and it was like a WhatsApp chat, and he had messaged saying, "Mum, have you done Nicole's dress yet?" She put, "Nah, I couldn't be arsed, son."
I've seen that.
Have to get off the peg. But have you seen that video that Cruz did? Before this all came out, like end of December, where him and his mum are dancing, and she's like dancing like how he probably said like she's just pissing around, and that's now resurfaced. I was like, how weird that he posted that though, and then his brother said this. But also, I think, like, again, on a deeper level, surely you've screwed your relationship with your whole family. Like, surely if he ever split up with his wife, there's no going back there.
There's loads of other things coming out now because she's an heiress and something, and so they're basically saying he's got his money from her, like he's sorted. So he's just gonna
because they're billionaires, aren't they? The Pels family, So he's all right.
Yeah. So he's like, nah, you know what? You've really annoyed me. So
but if that fall through, do you know what I mean? Like, I had somebody comment on my TikTok like, oh, but that's if we even. Like, this is a whole different level of controversy here. Is it even definitely him that's written it? And I was like, what, you actually don't think that he
was it
put
ChatGPT?
Probably, maybe. And I was like, ooh, conspiracy here. But then surely if it wasn't actually him, he would have had to speak out by now.
I don't know. I feel also, like it was.
Does speak out and say it wasn't him, that's bullshit. I'm just saying it right now.
It wasn't me. Someone hacked me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Don't accept.
It was my wife.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you're right. I suppose he doesn't need the money anymore. Like,
what's he got to lose?
What has he got to lose? But I do think he has lost a lot of respect.
Yeah.
I really think he has, and I think if anything, like I say, if the Beckhams can sit at home in their lovely Cotswold mansion and laugh about the memes, because I would be.
Oh yeah.
Some of them. I'm so glad that AI is invented right now as well, that people can actually like superimpose.
I keep seeing it. Yeah, it is quite funny.
I think it's good to show, and this is what I said in my video, that it kind of don't matter, like, and again, on a serious note, if you are sitting at home, like, we know from doing the podcast, don't we, that people write into us and say, you know, this is happening and I feel like it's just me, and I think this shows that it don't matter who you are, how much money you got,
come from anywhere.
Family drama,
weddings, they bring out the worst in people. Unfortunately.
But I also didn't understand why he needed to do this.
Well,
because everybody knew they'd fell out.
I think he keeps saying that they're trying to slate him online and stuff. I don't really know because I haven't heard anything. I just thought there was just radio silence and.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, it's about time I spoke out," and I'm thinking,
"Is it though?"
Like, if they had been doing documentaries and stuff saying how, but they didn't mention him in their documentary, so I don't.
Also,
in
the Beckham one, he's in it, isn't he? At the end with his,
with his like, which he was forced to.
Oh right, yeah,
yeah. Apparently so.
Oh.
Yeah, I just kind of thought, like, why did he feel like he had to do it? It just seemed a bit strange because, I don't feel like they had mentioned him or slated him.
No.
But on the other hand, if it is true about the wedding, like, Jesus. I can kind of imagine her doing it, though.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no one more, evil than a mother-in-law that doesn't like your other half.
Yeah. Oh,
They will.
Hayley,
They will go.
don't
in.
I know it?
They will
Jesus.
go. Oh, you're down, my God.
Oh, look, you see it in weddings, and I will say, you do tend to find it's the groom's mum, more than the bride's mum that we have issues with.
Yeah.
I mean, but the both parent mums are always like very on it
because the mother of the bride gets a little bit more like attention on the day? Do you think the groom's mum gets
maybe they're more involved?
Yeah, like
the groom's mum don't really have a role, do they?
They're just like, damn. So my role is that I'm going to be a massive arsehole.
Maybe. Yeah, because even like in the getting ready part, like obviously the groom just wants to chill with his mates and not do a lot, whereas the bride does hair and makeup, and we never include mother of the groom. It's not the norm. I actually had somebody ask me the other day, is that the norm? I feel like I'm going to have to include her, but like she's going to want to be getting ready like with her husband and stuff, so the hair and makeup artist is going to have to go over to her basically. And I was a bit like, no one ever includes the mother of the groom in hair and makeup, like, but mother of the bride is.
Yes.
So maybe, and
Might
some
like
brides do. Yeah.
Retaliation.
Yeah, maybe. Some mother of the brides will walk them down the aisle and whatever nowadays. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly just think, like, I don't know. Maybe this is just a very, like, stereotypical judgy thing, but for me to say. But I just feel like mothers find it more harder to let go of their sons, men than women. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think you are right. There is something to be said about a mummy's boy.
Oh, yeah, no, not for me. I'm not going to lie. I think it's that whole, I think you expect like your daughter to grow up and stuff. I don't know. But then when it's a man, it's like he almost replaces his mum with another woman.
Yeah.
I always think they've always got the main woman in their lives or whatever. Yeah. And obviously that's going to become their wives. But I just think, I don't know, I'm not a parent, so I shouldn't really comment, but I just think surely if they've gone off and met someone nice, surely that's a good thing.
Yeah, it should be.
I don't know. But I suppose if you don't like him and you think they're an arsehole.
This is the thing. We only know, this is the other thing, we only know his side of the story, or we're only getting one side. This is what's so, he's said this, but I really want to know if they're going to speak out about it.
No, I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either.
I think British PR is very much like about you don't speak out, you just write. Look at have you watched like Molly May's documentary?
Oh yes, I love it.
Telling her not to speak out about things and stuff. Like I think that is very much like the PR way in the UK. In America, it's a bit different. Yeah. Whereas the Pell's family would probably be told to speak out, whereas we would be told not to. So I can't see it, to be honest.
I don't think they will. I think they think that more is said by saying nothing, if you see what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah. But that was the same for the situation in the first place. They didn't go. They weren't at the vow renewal, so we already knew there was
something
a feud.
was. Yeah.
That was all that. Nothing more needed to be said. Yeah. That was it.
I wonder who's advised him to come, to say this. I want to know.
Definitely the Pell's PR. Yeah. I think. I don't know.
But it's true, isn't it? It's so true what you say. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from.
Yeah.
Like,
we need
when
to remember
it comes to weddings or anything like that, honestly, people lose their mind a bit, and if they're not unhappy, it's almost like a microscope on you, isn't it, at that time when you're getting married. So don't feel alone, because even the Beckham family and
I also just need to say, how the hell I didn't understand the first dance situation.
Oh my God.
When I get a first dance ready, so you get the guests crowded on the floor, and you'll make sure parents and stuff are at the front, and then and then the bride and groom make their entrance, or bride and bride, groom and groom make their entrance. The DJ or the band will announce them, like, welcome to the dance floor, the new Mr. and Mrs. Like, I just didn't really fully understand that situation. He was like, I went up to start my first dance, and it was my mum there. Not my.
Wouldn't you just be like, sorry, mum, can you just do one?
But surely the wedding planner or like the band
Someone
or
would
whatever
have been like,
oh no, it's Nicola now going on, and they would have Nicola there ready. Because even if they're making a big entrance, I don't know, obviously it was probably a massive grand wedding, and I don't know, even if it was down a staircase or something, someone would be there managing that.
Yeah, so this is what I didn't understand.
I'm a bit like, and surely that they would be announced, so it wouldn't be announced as, so if it's then, oh, welcome Mr. and Miss, Nicola and Brooklyn,
well, he said,
and then him and his mum walks down the stairs, that everyone would be like, what? That
what the hell?
sense.
But he said that he went up to the. So he mentioned someone called Mark Anthony. I'm assuming that's the DJ.
Who is he?
I have no idea. Or is that the wedding planner?
No, I think
know who
he's
this
like
is.
a singer. I think I
No.
did Google it, and he's a singer or something. So, maybe a singer of the band then.
So
what did he say in it?
He was like, he went up, and then Mark Anthony said, like, introduced his mum and him rather than. So I think
so.
that's
Maybe
what
it wasn't
happened.
Victoria's fault then. Maybe it was that. Like the band got it wrong, and she just went with it because she didn't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel
you
like
don't know, do you? This is the thing.
if I was managing a wedding and somebody announced, oh, like I've had it before in speeches, like, oh, next up, I don't know, mother of the groom or whoever, and they've got it in the wrong order. Well, they don't sit there and go, oh, no, wrong order. It's not me next.
Yeah.
It's her dad next.
Hey,
you know, they would just go with it. Yeah, they wouldn't even know the order of events. So maybe it was that it was supposed to be, the first dance was him and Nicola, and then it was supposed to be like all like the pair. You know, you do a father-daughter dance. Maybe it was going to be father-daughter, him and his mum, or something, and the band fucked up. I don't know.
I now keep seeing things online
Intriguing.
where it's like, oh, would you have your first dance with like your parents? Like,
No.
I'm like, well, no, because that's
It's
not
not
a
about
first
them.
dance, is it?
No.
Your first dance is husband and wife,
Yeah.
husband. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Parents.
It's not. You've danced with your parents your whole life. You will continue to. They'll
Yeah.
always be your parents. Their relationship to you has not changed. It just doesn't make sense, does it?
So is the point that he's saying then that he thinks that Victoria changed the schedule?
Yes, behind his
Right.
back with Mark Anthony in
Right.
cahoots, and then she
Surely-
inappropriately danced
surely
away.
the band. I mean, I suppose it depends who's paying you, but
yeah.
even if a mum was paying me and she came up to me and was like, Hannah, do not mention it to the bride and groom, but we are changing the
No.
first dance. It's me and the groom. I would even probably pass it off as like, really, is that a good idea? I don't think that's a good idea. And then if they kept pushing, I'd be like, okay, but I wouldn't actually do it.
No, I wouldn't actually go through with it.
I'd be ready to rugby tackle
Yeah.
her.
Oh, imagine though, that would be so awful. I've just got visions of like Nicola coming in to dance with Brooklyn and Victoria just being like,
Yeah, I just
being
don't
like,
understand.
"Whoa."
And also, what song were they dancing to for it to be
Inappropriate.
inappropriate?
It's such a
like-
bad word that he's used, but
I just don't
hilarious for
understand
the
the
memes.
story. It just doesn't. You know when
Oh
things
my
just
God.
don't add up. It just does. It does from a wedding
Yeah.
supplier point of view, and for anyone that's panicking now that their mother of the groom is
come
going to
and
take over the first
do like
dance, it doesn't make sense.
No,
it honestly
it
doesn't, because there's
doesn't.
so many things that happen behind the scenes at a wedding before that point for that to have not been a situation. So either that's been really conducted, unfortunately the suppliers have gone the wrong route and listened to Victoria, or it's just bullshit. Because I just
seems too
I don't understand.
too much, doesn't it? Like too.
Yeah, it just don't seem
I
right.
don't know. And
But, like, there's a lot of people involved before that point for it to happen by accident or by malicious, somebody being malicious.
the other thing that I wanted to bring up about this was when he mentions about the nans and where they were sitting. So I didn't quite understand that. So he said.
Right.
He says, during the wedding planning, my mum went so far as to call me evil because Nicola and I chose to include my nanny Sandra and Nicola's nanny at our table because they both didn't have their husbands. Oh, so their parents didn't sit on their top table.
On the top table.
The nans did.
They wanted the nans.
Both of
and
our
then the parents were on other tables.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they had long tables.
Yeah.
I can't remember. We probably did look at this wedding when it happened, but I can't. We look at so many weddings, I can't remember the layout.
I want to get the nan's take on this, okay?
Yeah. But I'm assuming it was like a long top table and then other long tables, and the parents were probably still near them but not on the top
Yeah.
table. So they obviously didn't like
They
the
didn't
fact
like that they weren't
nans
on
were
it.
going to be there. Yeah, which that is out of order because at the end of the day, it's not their wedding. It's not really up to them, is it? And if they wanted the nans there. But again, we don't know the relationship. If Victoria's got a bad relationship with her mum or something, then maybe she would feel a bit put out by it.
I find it weird because if you think about, like, they're not exactly traditional. Like, their own wedding, Victoria and David, wasn't exactly traditional, was it? Like, they had a throne together on like a sweetheart table, didn't they? So I'm like, do they really care that much about politics in where you're sitting? Like, do you know what I mean? But then maybe they do. I don't know. We don't know.
And again, maybe it was like a lot, because she kind of makes out that she's quite a sarcastic, funny person. So maybe she was like, "Oh, you're evil," like saying as in like making the nans sit on the top table.
I feel like they're leaning into the whole like, she's a miserable, moody, posh spice. Like, we're gonna like real. Yeah. I could never imagine doing that to my mum though. And dad, like, over, like, because he's only gone for his mum. He said nothing about his dad, has he?
I know. I thought that.
Like, he's really like.
I did think that, and I do think if they do speak out, I would really like it to be David, because just to be like, screw you, don't talk to my wife like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Typical Nepo baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nepo.
Is it Nepo?
Is it Nepo?
Is it Nepo? Nepo.
Nepo baby. But it's like, you know what? We both know from our own personal experiences, we both had situations with family members, but we would never sit and outwardly, like, I didn't then go on my TikTok and be like, my family member did this to me at my wedding. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not even famous. Like, you know, these people are famous. They know it's going to hit the headlines.
This is going to be like, just potentially, like, they could lose brand deals, like all sorts of stuff, right? By it's basically slander. I'm surprised they've not come after him for slander.
They might do. You never know. Yeah, maybe they'll keep it in court. We'll see you in court, Brooklyn.
Well, literally, I've literally gone on to like read out what he put on his stories, and because like a couple of my friends had sent it to me on, like basically screenshotted it, so I just got it like. It's just, you can't escape.
Didn't even know what was going on. It was because Joanne McNally put up this video.
Oh, yeah.
Of her, like, did you see it? Where she's like, when you're with your friend in the Brooklands, and she's like trying to look at her phone. And I was like, what's she talking about? So I literally went straight onto Brooklyn Beckham's Instagram, because I don't follow him.
Yeah.
And then
didn't he delete it though, or something the next day?
Oh, did he? I don't know.
It was too late.
I see it like 3 hours later and it was there. But what's the point in deleting it? Like, the press has got it within 10 minutes, mate. There's no point in deleting nothing.
That's in the ether now. No getting rid of it.
Oh, well, other than the Brooklyn Beckham drama. Well, he's not. He's Brooklyn Pels, isn't he, anyway? Brooklyn Beckham Pels. Oh, I don't freaking know. How was your week?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I've just been catching up with paperwork, basically. That seems to be all I do now when I go on my computer. But I actually quite like it. I don't mind doing a bit of... I do these like proposals and stuff now, so I quite like them. They look nice and it makes me feel happy.
You enjoyed doing it. Nice.
I'm happy about that. And my friend had her 40th birthday at the weekend, which was really nice. So I did some flowers for her. It was a massive village hall. It was like really gothic, so it almost looked like a church inside.
Yeah, nice.
And she themed it so it was like kind of like gothic wedding, but obviously for a 40th. And then she'd wore like this gold headdress, like jewellery, reds, burgundies.
Nice.
We did black tablecloths with like dark red candles. I did like loads of flex red roses, tulips, and lots of stuff like that. Loads of candles, and it was
no
just...
card factory balloons around.
No, absolutely not. No, that's safe for Lily's birthday.
Yeah.
But also my friend and yours, Mark from Blue Mark Entertainment, who did your wedding DJ, and he was my wedding DJ.
What DJ ever?
He's just great. It's such a laugh.
Yeah, so you just turned up and he was there.
Yeah, so basically,
was he like, hey,
I was like, hey, my guy. So basically, my friend had asked me like months ago, could you recommend a DJ? And I'd given her his details and didn't think anything else of it. And then he was there on the day.
Oh, he's so good. Like he's a little bit more on the pricier side.
Worth it.
Like a decent DJ nowadays will charge like $700-800. If you're paying less than that, guys, no offense, but they're not going to be any good.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, brutal. But
Savage.
he's more around like the 1,000 mark.
Yeah.
but I'm telling you now, he's like that step above.
Yeah.
And also what I like about him is if you say to him, a lot of these DJs nowadays is they just send out random people, whereas it's normally him. And especially if you say to him, can it definitely be you? He will do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you book him through the podcast. If you said, the girls mentioned you on the podcast.
He
Hannah
would
and
love
Hayley,
it.
Can you make sure it's definitely you? He'll do it. Definitely.
100%.
He'll be there. But like with Mike, you can add on like a photo package. I mean, he just done it for me, bless him. But he got me some of my favourite photos.
Yeah, same.
He'll just take them on the dance floor.
They're like,
so good.
we're like candid pictures, which is really cool.
Yeah, like that one he got of you and your dad.
My God.
That's such a nice picture.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
And
he got the last picture of the night. We were all like in a big circle, like dancing.
So good.
And he got that picture. Like, but my photographer had gone home by that point, so like stuff like that. I just think
I love that.
so
And he also
money.
puts it on the screen in front of
Yes,
the
he
DJ
does.
booth so you can see it
straight away.
It's really cool.
Like live.
Yeah.
He'll literally snap the picture and then it comes,
comes
up on
up.
the screen. And people are like, oh my God, that's me
Yeah.
dancing!
Oh my God, look.
Yeah, he's a legend.
It was good. I got very drunk.
Oh, did you?
I did not feel great the next day. I'm not used to that. I hate that. I don't like being hungover. I literally hate it.
That's why I don't drink,
so
mate.
gross.
Awful. Awful.
So good.
You looked good though. Your hair looked immense.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
It's today is not doing the thing.
It's not doing its natural thing
it's not
today.
doing its natural thing.
Have you straightened it?
No, I just washed it and like dried it straight.
But it's not
I'm
right.
just sort of like I haven't straightened it. But
It looks nice though still, but
Thank
it's just
you.
not that like tight.
Yeah,
As if you've dried it straight.
It just sort of like, but no, thank you.
Nice.
I'm embracing the natural look.
Lovely. Love it.
So speaking of taking photos and candid ones at that, we put a poll out on the old socials this week. We wanted to know, and it's our this or that segment.
Week?
So we asked you guys whether you would prefer staged/planned posed photos for your wedding, or if you would like candid photos, and why. So we had it was quite a popular one this time. So everyone seemed to want to get involved, which was really good.
Nice. Good.
So do you want to read out the results?
Yeah, drum roll.
So it's 95% of you said that you prefer candid and 5% said posed, which I'll be honest, I'm not surprised about.
I'm really not shocked.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
So people were saying that they prefer the candid because they're more real and you see like true emotions, which I completely agree with, and you get like funnier moments and memories that you can look back on. No awkward poses, especially if you get easily cringed out. I feel like someone like getting you to stand and like go cheese, it can get a bit cringe. Cringe. Someone said I would ask for a few posed with family, like everyone together, and then more couple shots that were candid.
Okay.
And then posed photos have their place, but I think candids capture the vibe of the day better.
Yeah.
I prefer candid, however, some stage ones that look candid are really good. Yeah. That's a good point. Less time wasted and natural, true emotions are portrayed. I don't want to spend my day standing around being told to pose and say cheese.
I don't think any photographer in the last 10 years has said cheese. Not if you're booking a decent one.
I hate posing as I don't feel I'm naturally photogenic. I love the idea of having a mix of both. So... yeah, it was very much what I kind of thought it might be, really, to be honest with you.
I'm going to be a realist now.
Go for it.
There's no such thing as candid photos. It's not true. It's not a thing.
Oh.
Right, so when you look at a photo...
yeah.
Right, and I get what people are saying, and I completely agree. So, like, I decided not to do, like, post... well, we did do post family photos, because at the end of the day, if you want to get a picture with certain people... we have this all the time.
Yeah.
Like, people come to us, and I sit in photographer meetings. I don't want post photos. But then 10 minutes later, it'll be, but I really want to make sure I get a picture with X person, X person, X person. The photographer's like, well, if you want to make sure you get that picture...
got to plan it.
You got a plan.
Yeah.
So people are, oh, but what can you just like get someone on the dance floor? Well, no, because I don't know who Auntie Jane is. So that has to be planned in. It has to be timed, right? So they're your kind of family shots. So what we did for that was we wanted one with Martin's family, one with my family, and we just quickly they got the two groups ready, and we just dipped in to both of them. It took 10 minutes, right? So they were our only like true posed ones. But people are always going to pull you. You probably remember at your wedding, people are always going to pull you over like, oh, let's get a photo. That's half posed. It's just not planned. But also, all of these photos, as you know yourself, that you see on Instagram, that's like, oh, you're walking along, it looks lovely. That is still technically they're asking you to walk. You are segregating
what you're saying,
20
yeah.
minutes in your day.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay, so you just walk, keep walking. Yeah, right, Hayley, you turn back round, look over your shoulder. I remember them doing that. You had to run at one
so it
point
was
and
like,
stuff. That's not Candid.
yeah.
Candid is getting a random photo of you on the dance floor talking to someone in their ear.
Yeah.
So you have to get these ones that people are seeing online that are like, oh my God, I love that. It's so Candid. No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's still been planned.
It's not posed as in, right, stand there, put your arm here,
cheers.
shoulders back, blah, blah, blah. They are still telling you to do something. And I really wanted to highlight that when I was seeing this come in, and I knew this would be the case. And I thought, I just want to highlight that, yes, they're not going to be asking you to do specific poses, but you are still going to be having to do stuff. Like, those pictures don't just come completely and utterly napped. They don't just go. But also, as someone, like, for me, I kind of wanted someone to direct me a little bit.
Yeah, this is the thing. I feel like if you're, because I'm not very natural in front of the camera or anything, I wouldn't say I was a photogenic. So I feel a bit awkward. So actually having somebody be like, do this and do that, and that will make it look candid. That's absolutely
candid,
fine.
But it looks candid,
it. Yeah. So I think
because imagine if they were just like, right, rock on, here's your couple shots. Go on then, do your thing, have a chat.
Yeah.
Do what you'd normally do. What you'd be like, what?
I'd be like, oh no.
But I see this a lot, and I hear this a lot. I just want someone really fly on the wall, someone really like, and there is a place for those on the dance floor.
Oh, 100. I think your guest shots are better like Candid. So like when you're like them. Taking photos of people chatting and dancing and all of that, like absolutely, like we've got loads of those for our wedding, and I love those. But actually, like you say, me and Richard had gone off for like 2 hours and had like this. It was a photo shoot. So it was all planned.
Yours was long, but that was because we were going on the golf buggy.
Yeah,
normally it's about 20 minutes. So you just panicked half the nation.
Sorry,
2 hours.
We had a specific. We just wanted shots around the.
Yours was like
grounds.
A trip out.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was around the grounds, wasn't it?
It was lush.
It was really nice, but yeah, generally, like you say, it's very true. It's not like just literally do. I mean, some people might actually do that though. I genuinely have. Do you think there's a wedding? Someone must have had a wedding somewhere where they've had nothing at all, and someone's just like taking photos and they have nothing staged.
Not. I've seen photographers and there's an amazing photographer, Jamie Dunn, he's called, and he will only take you off for 10 minutes, and he will literally just get you to walk up and down like twice. And I remember thinking, well, he's not got much of the couple. Then I got the album back and he had loads.
Yeah.
And like he's very, very
That's
good.
cool.
But you have to pay some serious money for these photographers, because they aren't just photographers, they're artists.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They're born to do it. They've got a very good eye.
Yeah.
And I always say that there's a big difference between a photographer and an artist. And like we've got a couple of weddings this year who have got, and I've said that to the couple, and they're like, yeah, book them, because they want someone like that, and the photos are going to be absolutely insane.
So good, yeah.
But yeah, there's always going to be a certain amount. That's like all the photos that we did when we climbed Snowdon. Like, yeah, we were climbing, and some of those photos are genuinely just us climbing and chatting together. But a lot of those are, okay, right, let's stop here. Let's put all the bags down. Right, okay, so you guys walk, you stand there, you know. So it was, there was direction. But we needed that, because they're the photos that I wanted. And I think that person that said, like, I think that there's post photos have their place, and then Candid's capture the vibe of the day. I completely agree. I think that's so right. I think the party, if you want to, you know, and I said to our photographer, I want you to capture the party. And when we got this is for our main wedding day. When we got our album back, it was like, there was like 30 photos in couples folder, and then there was about 300 in party.
Yeah.
I was like, she's completely got what I said, you know. And some of my favourite photos are just of us dancing. There's ones of us, me and Martin, just dancing, and we're having a great time. But then there is lovely ones of us that are, you know, the walking and whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that we've got both.
That's nice. I think it's really nice to have, like you say, a good mixture of both. But
yeah,
like, it's very true. They're not completely...
There's lovely pictures of us all dancing on the dance floor. You know, there was like all the hen party crew. We was all dancing, weren't we? There's some lovely ones of us. But then I also love that picture, you know, when we all got in the room together.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's all of us. Like, we were like Hannah's friends group shot. Like, I love that as well. So, yeah. I think you need to expect to have a mix, and you need to expect to put time aside. But one thing I will say that I've been doing a lot of probably the last like year or so is putting in that couple's photos when you announce all your guests to sit down for your wedding breakfast. We need a good 20-30 minutes to like make that happen before we then announce the couple in. That's the perfect time for your couple shots because we don't need you.
Yeah.
And I started to recognise that a lot of the time we would just stand around with them having a chat, and then guests were coming over and speaking to them, and it was like, oh, go and sit down now, It was actually, if the photographer takes them off and brings them back once everyone's seated, that works really well.
Yeah, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Slots into your day nicely. I love it. But I think it's so true, isn't it? Nothing is completely candid, and expect to have some planned shots, but also you need it for your timing, like you say. Like you do need to have it like factored into your day.
Definitely.
So
I do also think there's a real place for those like Vogue.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Photos. I freaking love them. I had an Indian couple once do it, and they're still like some of my favourite photos where they had like a lounge furniture set.
Oh,
and then,
yeah,
like, their bridesmaids
lovely.
were sat, and they'd be like, right, you put your head that way, hand on your chin like this, and they look quality.
Yeah.
They look proper magazine, like they would go in a magazine. So cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I do quite like that.
I like a post photo. Don't get me wrong.
But I don't like post family photos.
No,
I just think that's from me having to freaking organise them all. Like,
you got like PTSD from that.
Uncle, yeah, like no. Oh, Uncle's just gone to the toilet, so we can't do that photo at the moment. Like, oh, for God's sake! And people are just like, oh, I just want to go to my drinks reception.
Oh God, yeah. Get in the bin.
I remember when we were planning our wedding being like, there must be another way of like doing this, but
I don't know if there is.
It's just
though,
difficult.
is it?
I mean, I think it was quite good how we did it, but we only wanted two, so it was fine how we literally did a group. But yeah, I think if you definitely want to make sure you get them, but most of my couples, I say maximum 10, and they always, oh yeah, we won't have many, and they come with a full 10.
I think when you start thinking about it, you start worrying about, oh, I've left that person out, or what, I need one with that person, I need one with that one. So that's why I kind of like you have one big group shot. But obviously they are a faff to get everybody together.
I don't like one big group shot, because I just think you can't really see people's
everybody.
faces.
It's like,
and also it's never going to be perfect. The photographer could take 10 and there's always going to be someone that's blinking or looking away or moving or, you know. So, I'm not, unless you're only a small group. But we were only 50 and we didn't do one.
Yeah, like split it into two families.
Yeah. I think it just depends on the size of your wedding, doesn't it, really, and your family. We were just like, let's just get immediates. Siblings, parents, that was it. That's all we did. We didn't go any further than that. Because once you start going further than that, and then in the evening we just rounded up the girls. He rounded up the lads, and they did their own thing, and we did our own thing, and it took like 10 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it was fine. So
awesome.
Well, there we go.
Should we go on to listeners' questions and messages?
Let's do it.
So we got one here that came via Instagram. So we've got dress anxiety. Hi both. I feel this one is so hard because you don't have people to talk to without giving away what your dress is like. So I feel rather alone.
Oh.
Just had the dress arrive in store and under 6 months to go until the wedding. The appointment wasn't great. I felt really rushed and didn't feel special. Paid the bill and shoved out the door with my dress. Now I can't stop thinking, is it right? Will it match the venue? Is it too big for the aisle? Will I be able to have fun in it? Will the flowers or bridesmaids dresses work with it, and how do I decide? Mind is on overdrive with thinking about it, and I can't speak to anyone. Any advice with your own experiences would be amazing.
I think we've said this before, isn't it? It's so normal to feel dress anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you've had a crap shopping
That's really poo.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's classic though, isn't it?
Once they got you,
you paid the money.
See you later.
Yeah, I didn't go back to the drop. Mine was, I know you did. I went with you. Didn't
I?
Yeah. Mine was off the peg, so I bought it there and then and took it home and then went to the alteration. That's actually a good point. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone not needing alterations. So maybe when you go for your alterations appointment,
they'll give you some kind of like confidence and like a bit of a vision and things like that. Like I feel like because I feel like with the wedding dresses you get it so far in advance, so things check, like obviously like 9 months in advance, 6 months in advance, whatever. You kind of like so many different things are happening. You kind of like you might even change your mind about the style of what you're having, flowers or decor or whatever. But and I think it's easy to. I kept looking back and thinking, have I made the right decision?
Oh, me too. I think that's so normal.
But I think you have to remember how you felt when you've tried it on the first time. Totally.
I honestly think dress anxiety is so normal, and I was like waking up in the night thinking about it and stuff. Yeah. But every time I tried it on, I was like, oh no, I do love it. And I think you just got to do things like that. But also, you mentioned about like not being able to talk to anyone, but surely you had people there at your dress, you know, when you bought it originally.
Yeah.
Can you not speak to those people? Or even like, I mean, I understand like people not wanting your other half to see, but like, for example, say I was really anxious about my dress, I would show you the photo. Like, even if you weren't there at my fitting, I'd be like, mate, this is the photo. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or I'd be like, you said to me, didn't you? Can you come to my
with me
fitting
and
with
give me your advice
and have a look? Yeah.
I do think you need I know some people like to do it on their own, but I do think it's good to have an
100%.
second opinion, because you need fresh eyes. Fresh eyes.
Do.
But I had like a file on my phone, so I had like a secret file of my wedding dress, and I would just go back into it every month and be like, love it, whatever. But I don't got anxious.
That's a really good idea. Try it on, get some videos.
Yeah, I did a video. I had photos. I also changed my hair colour, so I was blonde when I tried it on. I was brown when I got married. But the other thing to remember is when you're walking down the aisle on the day, you'll have hair, makeup, the whole the jewellery, the whole look. So you'll feel so good. Like, you could be wearing a bin bag on your wedding day and still feel good, because it's not even about what you're wearing. It's about how you're feeling, how everyone's making you feel. And you will look incredible. And I think definitely get a file on your phone with loads of photos and videos, and just keep looking at it and reminding yourself that you do look good.
I mean, there's no such thing as being too big for the aisle either. Like,
no,
material or crammed down.
As far as I'm concerned, the bigger the better with a wedding dress.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't have any candles on the floor. Can you remember? Or like the flower meadows. Can you remember we had that bride once?
Yes.
The church I was quite married. She had these flower meadows, and then when her dress was like quite big, and she had to like swerve in and out of these flower meadows because she couldn't fit. So I would say, if you're worried if the church aisle's not that big, or whatever aisle you get married in. I mean, if it's not a church aisle, you can make the aisle as wide as you want, because in a venue you just have less chairs in the rows. Totally. Yeah, so you'll be fine. Yeah, so that would what I would say. Venue thing, fine. I think you're just overthinking it. I think the experience that you had has knocked you.
Yeah.
I think you need to go and get a really nice dress,
I was going to say,
alterations person.
Yeah, and take someone with you. Make a day out of it. Yeah. Make it special.
100%.
Even if you've booked your florist and you know what you're having, you could even ask them to do you like a test bouquet, or like a mock-up of your bouquet to take with you, so it makes you feel a bit better if you're worried about that side of things. But I think it's very normal to feel that way.
Did she send any details about what the dress was like?
So she said it's an ivory dress, and it's got like a corset top and then a long and flowing, which tends to be quite popular at the moment. And I'm wondering if it's like silky, because she said it's got a buttery type feel.
Like a satiny
kind of thing.
Ivory will go with, bridesmaids dresses. You can just put, what I did for my bridesmaids was my dress was like an off-white, so it goes with anything anyway, really. But I got like sample swatches off the bridesmaids dress website, so I could see the exact colours. So you could do that and then just put them next to your dress. But I would say an ivory is going to match anything really, isn't it? Same with flowers. So I feel like if you had like a pattern dress or something, like if you were saying to me I was a white with a blue pattern print on it or something, the painted prints, which were very in a couple of years ago, that I actually debated having one of them myself, but I'm glad I didn't.
I couldn't imagine you one of those. I'm not going to lie.
No, a lot of people
I don't know why.
The dress lady said that to me, because when we went to try on my dresses, everything with even the slightest little detail I hated. I only liked like completely plain white dresses, and she was like, "And you were going to go for a pattern." I think your ivory dress.
From what I've read about the description of the dress, I think it's quite structured. So I feel like it's one of these, I can see what she means, I can imagine it, but so like you say, anything's going to kind of go, because it's not busy. So in terms of flowers, bridesmaids dresses, things like that, I feel like, I know it's annoying to say, but world's your oyster, like literally anything's going to go with it. So I wouldn't think too much into it.
No.
Just go with what you want. Don't worry about trends or whatever. Just have, what you think's
Exactly.
going to work.
And I think with the having fun in it, make sure you know somebody, again, whoever you take to your, your alterations fitting or whatever, or you definitely need to get somebody involved in it. If you've gone completely dress shopping on your own, though,
brave.
Like,
I couldn't do that. I was like, I took loads of people with me. I had like 5 people.
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, I had all my bridesmaids.
Yeah.
So you need people like that, and somebody needs to learn how to bustle it. And when they show you in the dress shop, video it. So then on the day, because this happens every wedding I do, somebody is taught how to do it, and then they're like, oh, I just can't remember now. I can't remember. So make sure you video it and practice it as well, so then you can dance properly. And if you're really then struggling when you practice, then go, I don't know, get something shorter if you want to.
Have a dress change if you've got the budget for it. That is very popular at the moment.
Definitely, yeah. You probably get some nice off Vinted or something. I think it's the experience you had in the dress shop and the fact that you've not involved anyone in it,
I think
which
it's
isn't
probably
the norm. Normally bridesmaids or mum or somebody is involved with the dress shiz.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So yeah, if you did go on your own and do it, say to one of your mates or your bridesmaids,
do you mind coming?
Can you come round? I know I didn't show you the dress. I've got a dress. I need to put it on and show you. When I bought my dress, I was with all my bridesmaids. Then I went back to my friend's house and my other friend come round and I put it on again. I showed her. Because it's not like ruining it for the day. Because like you say, it's completely different look on the day.
You see it all together.
And they don't remember anyway.
No.
If I said to you now, can you remember what my wedding dress was like? You probably completely cannot remember.
I actually can. I can, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm a great friend.
I remember yours because it's all over my Instagram. And my website.
Yeah.
My proposal. Everything.
Content, darling.
Oh,
cool. Well, that's us for today. Thanks for listening, guys. You know where you can catch us. We are on socials. It's at Let's Get You Wed Podcast. And you can send us your listeners' questions to Let's Get You Wed Podcast at gmail.com. Plus, we are now on YouTube. So go and have a look at what we actually look like. We have actual faces.
Oh my God. I am actually ginger.
But yeah, and we release a new episode every Thursday, so make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.